Hey, we're David Bowie, and we're going to do some improv for you. But first, we need a suggestion off the internet that we got. Kristen McKenzie, what's that suggestion?
Oh, I got a good one for you. It's Tool Shed.
Tool Shed.
Tool Shed.
Got
All
it.
right. We're David Bowie. This is a improv about a tool shed.
Everyone here at the neighborhood association thinks I'm just like a super bitch because I just like to keep the community tool shed organized. And I am, by the way, a total bitch, and I accept that because it's just a way of being for me. That's how my parents brought me up, and it's how I intend to die. So deal with it, neighborhood of the greater Sherwood community. Haha. Yeah. And whoever wrote Bethany is a total bitch on the tool shed, I just want you to know I scrubbed it off last night. I stayed up all night.
So I've been told many, many times that digging an underground tunnel from my house to the community tool shed is frowned upon. I have to call Missed Utility to make sure that I didn't hit any pipes. But when Brad Mandart digs a tunnel, he finishes that tunnel.
Hi. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I got a little turned around there. Coincidentally enough, my name is Daisy. I know, and I'm a gardener. I just kind of love the flow of things, like just let it go. My garden is like a wildflower of explosions. I know some people like really plan out their gardens. That's not me. That's not me. One of my favorite things is just kind of reaching into the tool shed and whatever my hand lands on speaks to me is what I'm using that day.
I am so confident. I am so confident in my endeavors, and I know that I'm new in this neighborhood, but there's somebody named Bethany, and I'm gonna win her heart. When Sal Petty sets his mind and borrow an extension cord. I'm ready. I'm ready.
What up? My name is JC. I can't for the life of me open this pack of lifesavers, but my mom, my friends call her Miss Bethany, but she like made this tool shed thing, and I don't know. She asked me to help out today, which is cool, but like I'm a little bit annoyed because today was my first day of soccer camp, and she doesn't really respect the fact that I'm gonna be a professional soccer player when I get older, even though like my coach told me that I would, and I know I will. So yeah, I'm here.
Cut to Bethany's house with Brad. This isn't the tool shed?
I was just wondering who it was coming out of that hole in the ground, and I should have known it was you, Brad.
Well, when I saw this aqua blue shag carpeting, I should have known that it was you, Bethany.
Thank
I
you
just
very
assumed
much.
that you.
Assumed what? What was it exactly, Brad, that you were assuming about me and the color of aqua blue?
I just assumed that
Up, and I think aqua blue would be fantastic. Maybe with a yellow trim. Haha.
Well, I look forward to putting my shovel through your terrible throw rug that you will inevitably put in that place.
Are you coming
Now,
on to me? Because it sounds like you're coming on to me.
well, I am, but not to divert the subject. So I turned left at the convenience store, I believe, because there was an awful smell. I believe it was the grease trap. And then I should have, it just kept going. I ended up in your, I must have had the wrong turn around.
I think I know why you're here.
Cut to Daisy and Sal on the street. Hi. I'm sorry I'm coming. Very excited. I just feel that it is so important to establish connections right away. And you're new to the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm Daisy.
Nice to meet you, Daisy. My name's Sal. No, I appreciate all the welcome gifts that I've had on my front porch from various neighbors. Oh man.
I bet you can guess which basket was mine. Yeah, that's right. It did have
mayonnaise and all that stuff. Man, I mean, no, Sherwood is a great place. It's a great place for a single guy like me, who is a systems engineer. Sherwood is the place that I'd like to land for this phase of my life, and maybe it'll be a nice long phase.
Oh, wow. It almost felt like you were giving me like your CV right there. I love that. I love that. That sounds like a great journey for you. There are some eligible women in the neighborhood.
No.
I would have to say though, I mean, you do you, but maybe not Bethany.
Maybe not Bethany. I moved here because of Bethany.
What?
I will have Bethany. What? Is that too much for you?
It's not too much. I
Your complexion changed when I said that. Like your
I
face.
know.
What?
Well, Bethany is, I don't like to use harsh language, but she's just not very nice. She's kind of a bee around here. And not the kind that pollinates flowers.
Cut to Bethany and JC in the tool shed. Mom, I don't understand. Why do we need a basket of wrenches?
And I just.
Mom, you know what?
Eating flax.
Have I been what?
Taking your flax oil. It's supposed to be good for all those
Yeah. When the omegas and all of the theanines and all that shit you give me and putting my tea in the morning. I don't even think that that's safe for like kids to be taking all the time. I read something on BuzzFeed that like you could consult your doctor before taking any of the any sort of supplement, which is what that is.
You know, I did a year of med school, and I know a little bit more than the people on BuzzFeed. Okay, I think so. Okay, now take that
But-
that basket of screwdrivers behind you, and I want you to put up here right next to the wrenches.
Like half
And
of
don't
these screwdrivers.
slouch.
What?
You're slouching.
I'm leaning over to put them down. Am I supposed to do that in a specific form?
You know, can't we have a better mother-daughter relationship? That's what I want to know.
I told you that Lucy's mom is a therapist and like you could go see her and me, but you laughed and said that therapy is for dogs, which doesn't even make sense. But
You know, therapy has been shown to help dogs, okay? And I'm just saying though that you aren't a dog. You're my daughter, and my daughter doesn't need to go to therapy.
well,
Nope. I sure
Hey,
do love.
Daisy.
Yeah, I love your little projects, but no, not the tool shed.
Yeah, I should have known that I could see where I busted through the floorboards the previous 4 times. Well, I mean, while I'm here, do you mind? I got some here. Do you mind? I got something going on. I could use, second. So you know how like when I first moved in here, I said I was going to build a tunnel from my house to the community tool shed,
Sure did.
and I'm going to do that before I
Believe in
die.
you.
I also have another quest. I'm going to make Bethany love me and therefore stop being a bitch.
I mean, I don't like to tell people, what to do on their journey, but I really think she's kind of set in her ways. She's molded. She is what she is now.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just drawn to her. Like, it's like I hate her,
Uh-huh.
but I just want to,
No.
yeah. It's a because it's not just that I hate her, I hate most everything about her and surrounding her, and that just seems to make me want her more.
That that sounds like it could eventually, or maybe right at the start, be really toxic.
Let's cut to JC in the tool shed. So hey, don't freak out. I'm under the shed. Okay? And I know you're up there, JC.
somebody.
No, don't call anyone. So one of the other neighbors, I found out Brad has been digging a tunnel system. He hadn't gotten all the way under the shed, but I've dug a little further. I'm under the shed now. See, now let me explain this to you, JC. Brad and I are both suitors to your mom. You know what that means?
Yeah, I know what that means. I'm in high school.
Okay, you seem your voice sounds a little concerned. Like when I spoke to you, you kind of changed.
Hey, JC, it's me, Brad. I'm just double checking the route. It is impossible to dig a tunnel up into this. It's like there's no way. I mean, I'm going to stick to it, but there's no way that a human being can do this for some reason. But I'm just remapping. By the way, tell your mom I said hi.
Did you hear that, idiot? I'm right here under the shed. He thinks it's impossible. Oh boy. Oh, I'm your new stepdad, JC.
What?
You can put money on that.
Cut to Daisy and Bethany.
Oh my god.
For crying out loud. I'm sorry that I put the wrench in with the screwdrivers. Ugh. Just felt like
Look,
it wanted to be there.
I know you like it freeform, Daisy, but there have to be certain rules, regulations.
Bring up your name. To me.
Not surprising.
So, to me.
Not surprising.
So, here's the thing. You want me on your team, cheerleading you. And yet here we are, arguing over where the wrenches go and the screwdrivers go. I think we should be supporting each other, not fighting over tool shed organization. And you know what? If you rip up my wildflowers one more time, I'm gonna seed bomb where you don't even think to look for it.
This is a curated neighborhood with curated gardens, not wildflowers, first of all. And second of all, you're going to do everything that I want you to do because I know all about your past.
Look, high school bullying tactics aren't going to work on me anymore. I'm very serious about this. As some of the few women in the neighborhood, this neighborhood has an alarming amount of single men. I think that we should be working together instead of against each other.
We are working together. You work for me.
Oh, good grief.
Is Daisy, you know what? I know what this is all about. I know you have a thing for Brad. It's pretty obvious. And Brad loves me, and I think that new guy, Sal, is in love with me also.
What?
It's very hard.
Yeah, what's hard about it is that you're just kind of taking advantage of people having feelings for you and doing nice things for you, and you're not reciprocating them. I've seen Brad like this whole tunnel thing. It's all about you. It's all about you.
Bethany, I call from beneath the floor. I love you. I love everything about you, and I love you much more than Brad.
This neighborhood is going to become structurally unstable. Because men love me so much. But let me tell you, Daisy, here's the secret. Don't do nice things for them.
Oh, good grief.
They do nice things for you, and then you act like a total bee, and you know what happens? Fall in love with you. Amazing. Just try it. I just want you to look, Daisy. I know I have been terrible to you over these years, but here's one thing I want to do for you right now.
Okay. All right.
Solidify your loyalty to me.
All right. I've wanted to reconcile for years. What's your idea?
I want you to treat Brad like garbage.
What?
Yeah, I want you create a pretext. Have him meet you, okay, out by the rose garden, and say I'm going to be there, okay, or something like that. And then I want you to show him what you got.
All right, let's cut to Brad and Daisy and JC in the rose garden.
Brad? I thought he said 6:30. Oh.
Hey. JC,
Hi.
did you tell your mom I said hi? Did you tell your mom that I said hi? Remember when I I knocked on the door and I said, "Tell your mom." Said, "Hey, Daisy."
Do it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't tell her anything. I don't try to talk to my mom, but hey, do you guys have like cars? Do you think that you could like drive me somewhere, please? I'm trying to make it to my soccer camp, and if I don't go, then like they won't recruit me.
Where's
I'm gonna
your-
be a
your-
professional. What?
Where's your mother to take you to these things? Where is
My-
your mother?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
All right. Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, so
Hey, JC, look, check out this ride.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna be able to take you to soccer camp after all. That's
I'll be able to take you to all kinds of camps.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know you other than the guy from the under the floor. I don't.
did he pop up in your house too?
He was under the tool shed talking about my mom. I don't think that either of you.
you were talking to her mom? Did you tell her I said hi? Remember last week?
No.
Where we were getting coffee and I said, if you run into Bethany,
Brad,
tell her I said hi. And then I went
Brad.
like that.
Oh, man.
Brad,
As if to
maybe?
imply that we had a
Brad,
sexual
Brad,
relationship.
I'm the
but-
beta. I'm the beta here. Okay, you're the gamma. Bethany's gonna be my alpha.
Ew.
My.
I mean, I've never dealt with polyamorism, but I'm down if you are. I mean, hey,
Oh, Bethany. You're
I
great.
told them all to tell you
Great.
hi, by the way. I don't know if you got that.
Yeah, I got that. Okay. Since we're all here, I think it's like high time that we actually had a group meeting for the Sherwood Gardens Community Association, of which I am
Right
president.
now?
Oh, well, I guess I'll get out of the car for that.
Hey, mom. Since you're just having a meeting, do you think that maybe somebody could just take me, or I could take an Uber to the soccer practice thing?
Take an
What?
Uber. I
mean,
don't think so.
It's fine. I'll take her. This seems like it's just gotten to be a lot. JC, I'll drop you off. Let's go.
Unbelievable.
Thank you so much. Okay, bye,
You
mom.
don't-
Bye, mom.
You don't take Ubers, Bethany? Remember when you were like, "What's your login for your Uber account?" And I was like, "Well, it's my name at AOL.com, and then the password was always left at the convenience store, all caps."
Too easy. This is just too easy. You know what? I don't need Uber because I have men who drive me everywhere I want to go when I want to go there. And
Okay. Well,
I
I don't drive. I only dig and walk. That's why I gave you my Uber. So it's basically like you can use my Uber account. Remember, the password is always turn left to the convenience store, all caps, and you can, and it'd be like I was driving you around.
You know what? That password works on a lot of your other accounts too.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that's the only way I can remember it if they're all the same.
Yeah.
Cut to JC and Daisy in the car.
I don't really get to spend a whole lot of time just you and me because, I'm sorry. I just do not get along with your mother.
Yeah, nobody does. It's cool.
So, soccer camp. Are you excited, hon?
Yeah. I mean,
Uh-oh.
I'm missing like half of it. So, hopefully I can catch up. So I'm the best right fielder on my high school team right now. So I'm probably going to make varsity next year.
That's amazing, hon. I love that for you.
Yeah, well, at least somebody does.
Oh, You know what? We're all really hard on Bethany, but if I had to look at it positively, I mean, she really does bring a structure. If she wasn't there guarding that tool shed and keeping it organized, then Brad would have never been able to make all of those all of those wonderful tunnels. I
I don't
am a
know
little
why.
Come,
Oh,
hey,
oh, what the fuck?
oh, you guys were driving fast. Listen, JC, listen, I've come to a realization. Daisy, you should hear this too.
Bro, how did you do that? What the fuck?
It wasn't easy. It was not easy.
through the road and then up under the car at a stoplight.
I was fueled by hate because I had a realization.
Yeah.
Your mom, JC, and your good friend Bethany is a bitch, and there's no reason for us to be worshiping her.
Okay, you
Oh.
have no right to talk about my mom like that. Like, screw you, dude. Like, who are you?
I thought we were gonna bond on this.
You know, I think at this point, I should just get her to soccer camp.
Yeah, well, can you drop me off behind the convenience store? That's the closest hole I have.
Is that the next left?
Always slept at the convenience store.
All right, I'll do that.
I gotta change so many passwords.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
See ya.
Brad and Bethany at the convenience store, turning my daughter against me.
Honestly, I thought she was already on board and hating you. And I made a bad call on that one.
Well, she just texted me and she told me everything you said, and I just want you to know that I have only used your accounts to try and restore this neighborhood to structural stability after all the damage you've done tunneling underneath the homes of Sherwood Gardens, and I'm the bad guy?
See, this is why I hate you now, because you're like a real, like I liked it before when I loved you, but now I like hate you. And that's not doing it for me. I'm going to have to go to another town and find another place to dig a hole to.
No,
It's
your
time
ass
for me to
is
move
mine.
on.
Your ass is mine, and I'll tell you why, Brad. Because one of those passwords got me into your private blog. And I know everything about you and the previous community that you destroyed and created a sinkhole in.
Oh my God, that's such a fucked up thing to read my diary. I think I love you. Oh my God. What's wrong with me?
Just embrace it.
And that's our show.